day 2 actually of the 2021 LPL regular spring season. I am so excited to be your host today. It is Scarlet Herald speaking from, well, I'm based in Malaysia, so I'm speaking from Malaysia. So today we have an incredibly hype game. Unbelievable. We have Invictus Gaming, my favorite team to watch in the entire world, going up against JDG. JD, second seed, going into Worlds last year. Unfortunately, they kind of crashed out. Both teams have a slight difference in the draft. JDG actually having the almost exact same team except for Xie in the mid lane, who came from LGD. Yagao is still in JDG. He is just subbed right now for this game. Meanwhile, on IG side, there have been quite significant changes with the AD carry gone. Puff is gone from Invictus Gaming, and Ning has also been replaced by Shin, which we shall see how he's going to do. I do believe this is the first time I'm going to be seeing him personally. I'm not super experienced in the casting game, so I don't really know what he has to show. So right off the bat, we have Samira, TF, and Talia ban on the side of IG, which is to be expected. The Akali and Syndra respect bans going on the side of JDG, along with the Alistar ban. Alistar, of course, is one of the two main supports that's being played right now. First being Leona and Alistar, Leona and Alistar are kind of just like two kids on a seesaw. They just balance each other out. On JDG side, they're banning Kalista, obviously. Banning Kalista, the Kalista ban, many might think is a kind of a target towards AD carry, but you'd be kind of surprised. You'd be like, why is Jin and MF picked on either side, and we're still wasting time banning Kalista? And that is because, if you don't know, the Shy, the most one of the most electrifying top laners in the entire world to watch. Famous for playing incredibly aggressively, lane bullying, and getting caught out almost like crazy. Last season, I think he kind of was part of the reason Invictus Gaming didn't do so well. He's over-aggressed many times. However, if you're familiar with the Shy, you know in many of his streams, in many of his videos on the Invictus Gaming YouTube channel, he plays a lot of top lane AD carry champions. It's Ashe top lane, Aphelios top lane, Quinn top lane, he played it all. On the side of JDG, we're looking at a pretty... Loken always seems to get the Jhin pick, so this is no surprise. Leona is one of the most popular champions right now for her engage and her tankiness. Be able to pull the trigger is a very important part of every team, especially the LPL teams. Graves is pretty regular. Renekton is pretty much is one of the most regular LPL champions because he's everything they want. His ability to bully the lane, he's a bruiser, he fights a lot in lane, he can go in, he can dominate the lane. And of course, on the side of IG, you see, as mentioned previously, the Shy with his ranged top lane picks, even though Ngar arguably can be said to be both a top laner, both a ranged and a melee champion. On the side of JDG, I really wouldn't be surprised to see the Victor pick here. Victor is exceptional in this meta. The change they did to his passive, which allowed him to get his item upgrades for his spells based off of takedowns and CS is incredible. It's so much easier to get your item now compared to having to save, 1,250 gold, basically a lost chapter minus 50 gold, lost chapter and a health pot in order for you to get into the game. I think this was a huge change. Just helped Victor get back into the game. I'm really liking this. On the side of IG, if we're looking at the team comps, rookies on the Orianna. Always, Invictus Gaming's plan going into most games is for their solo laners to kind of carry the game, win the lane, win the game, extend the laning phase, let our high skill mid and top power duo just take over the entire game. With the Ngar pick into the Renekton as well as the Orianna into the Victor, I think they are perfectly set. Oh no, he wanted to do the fist one. The coach of JDG wanted to do a fist bump, but the Invictus Gaming coach was, no sir, no COVID for me today. Keep your distance. I'll just give you a quick little bow, which of course I think is fine. Invictus Gaming logo, a beautiful symbol of black and white beauty. The fallen angels of 2018 who soared to great heights in 2018 who have unfortunately not been able to attain the same heights in the 2019 and 2020 are looking in the first game of the LPL Spring 2021 to rise to their former heights. Honestly, I am so excited for this game. Two high caliber teams going off each other. My love for Invictus Gaming, of course, is plain and simple. Everyone knows about it, and if you don't, you're about to learn about it now. However, I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible. Looking at the team compositions, however, I must say that I think Invictus Gaming is in a very comfortable spot. They get priority on the mid and top lane. The bot lane, they also can have quite good priority. I think MF out pushes Jin to a certain extent until Jin gets about the level 7 mark. Leona is always a good pick to have on the side of JDG. Love Mao, fantastic at roaming, impacting the map. JDG, while the funny thing is that while Invictus Gaming plays more towards the top side of the map with their solo lanes, JDG kind of plays opposite, kind of towards the mid and bottom side of the map, going for the dragon objectives. They can also, of course, play towards the top side of the map with Leona running up with Love Mao, one of the best bards in the world, roaming up there regularly, and he can do that perfectly fine with the Leona. I must say, however, I'm kind of liking the Invictus Gaming position because they have their lane dominant pinks, they have the initiative, they have the ability to be proactive in the early game. And after all, what is the point of having a late game scaling composition, which JDG doesn't have here, but I'm just saying, what's the point of having a late game scaling composition if you cannot survive the early game or you come out of the early game with nothing? Shin starting at the Raptors camp while Kanavi starting in the top side. Red cap with a leash from Zoom. Shin is going to be finishing his route at top side so he can help counter any potential ganks, which they are not going to be enemy considering Kanavi is playing towards the top side. I'm particularly surprised here by Kanavi's rune choice, and we'll get back to that as in the bot lane. JDG's bot lane is going hard onto Invictus Gaming level 1, not even waiting for the level 2. Exhausts and heals have been busted from both sides. Love Mao holding on to his ignite. Everyone still has flash. And right off the bat, welcome back to the LPL, ladies and gentlemen, as 2021 is showing that nothing has changed. Nothing at all is different. JDG going very, very hard onto the bot lane of Invictus Gaming, level 1. Invictus Gaming now struggling to get the power back. JDG hits level 2 first. Love Mao posturing aggressively. Loken walking up as well. However, they better watch out as Shin is on the bot side. I'm not sure if they know. Love Mao walking forward very aggressively. Gets taunted by Baolan. Loken walking up to, and just simple trades going on. But Shin has arrived. Dash forward by Baolan, but he doesn't have the taunt. He used it just now. Flash out from Baolan. And the 2v3, the JDG bot lane is 2v3ing Invictus Gaming. Luckily for, Love Mao overextending there slightly, getting the stun on Baolan, but most importantly, baiting out the taunt, which could have been catastrophic, meaning Baolan only had one dash, and once that dash was used to cover distance, he didn't have anything to CC him anymore, and just like that, the 2v3 lane. Meanwhile, Kanavi just finished his just about a full clear, walking towards the bot side to provide protection for his bot lane, looking to secure the bot side scuttle. Meanwhile, Shin goes towards the top side scuttle. Kanavi walking into lane, fires out the smoke screen, gets the slow, gets the damage off, but Kanavi slides out, Wink chunked by Loken's W. And going back to the Kanavi rune choice that I was earlier talking about, I'm quite surprised by the choice of taking Fleet Footwork. I don't believe that Graves requires the sustain in order to stay healthy in lane. I don't think he needs to be particularly worried about... he doesn't need to be particularly worried about the Nidalee by himself because he has a dash to dodge the spear. However, perhaps if you are considering the fact that you might get invaded upon early in the game as your two lanes have as your mid and top don't have the priority that Invictus Gaming has, I feel that maybe it's an alright pick to keep yourself healthy, to give you more sustain throughout a long drawn out fight. And you know who else has Fleet Footwork on this team, in this game? The Shy having a field day up here with Zoom's Renekton. Zoom unfortunately is not going to be having much of a good time, as I predict Shin and Rookie to play more towards the top side. They might even set up for ganks, and which is Gnar ultimate. Once he hits 6, Gnar ultimate under tower is a particularly deadly combo. Love Mao and Kanavi invading Raptors to get vision, find Shin, force out his flash, steal his Raptors, and overall a very, very successful initial little invade there. Love Mao's pink has been dropped, however it's going to be instantly cleared up by Shin, and they were allowed to do that. Love Mao was allowed to roam up with Kanavi because they realized that the bot side of Invictus Gaming was missing. They decided to go and help posture around mid lane to try and help to make sure that nothing happened to Rookie there. As we are approaching the 5-minute mark, Dragon has just about spawned now, and I wouldn't be surprised honestly to see Invictus Gaming go towards that. However, they might not. They could opt towards it. However, considering that their bot lane isn't doing as well as their mid and their top, Shin might consider instead waiting about a minute and a half more to go for the Rift Herald to really accelerate the pace of the game. And just as I say that, JDG is starting up the Dragon with their bot side with a very, very slight. Sorry, Invictus Gaming starting up the Dragon bot side with a very, very slight bot priority advantage. However, Loken is chunking out Balan. Shun is stuck in the back of Dragon Pit, continuously being pummeled by the Dragon. Loken and Lovemao posturing in is basically a 2v4 situation as the rest of JDG are just chilling in their own lanes. Finally, CI comes in, flash in goes for Lovemao. Lovemao's going for Shun, trying to eliminate the jungler. Loken 4 shots the Dragon and secures it. CF flashes in with the Victor, gets the kill, however flashes into the midst of 3 people. Chaos Storm and the combination of Loken's damage finally secure another kill on Baolan as Wink flashes out of the... Wink waltzes out. Loken flashes into him, forcing Wink to flash away. Rookie out of mana, out of options. The grenade bounces. Loken gets both of the members really low, misses the WS. Teleport coming in from the Shy. Loken is kind of caught between Invictus Gaming. However, 2 members of Invictus Gaming are incredibly low. The Shy flashes in, jumps over Loken, throws his boomerangs, laughing and giggling all along the way as he escorts Kanavi out of the jungle. However, Kanavi turns back on him, and with the sustain of the fleet footwork that we previously talked about, Kanavi is able to out-sustain the Shy, allowing him to stay in the refuge of the Invictus Gaming bot lane a little while longer. Meanwhile, Zoom, without his teleport, forced to use it to get back to lane, has pushed the minions into tower, denying the Shy some CS. However, Shun is up there to collect a little bit of the farm. Going back into the fight, I think the JDG bot lane did an exceptional job here. Lovemao flashing in to try and chase away Shun, allowing Loken to secure the Dragon with the 4th shot. And this was just a really messy fight on the side of JDG, I feel, because they were basically fighting a 2v4 until Lovemao went in and died, and they were in a 2v4 yet again. Because CA managed to come in, he flashed into the pit to finish off Shin to really secure the Dragon. But at that point, the Dragon was already dead, so I feel like that was a bit of a waste. Meanwhile, Baolan getting caught out here by the invade of Lovemao and Kanavi. Yet again, a beautiful pairing up combo. This is, of course, what JDG has been known for. Their teamwork between the bot side and the jungle. Exceptional, really carried them through a lot of the 2020 season. Meanwhile, Zoom defending Kanavi's red buff on the opposite side from Shun, spotting him out, forcing him to use Blast Plant over the Baron Wall. Meanwhile, a 3-man group towards the mid side for JDG, trying to push out the lane and secure priority so that he can perhaps go and de-ward Herald. However, Shie not getting the memo as his 2 laners back out. He walks into 2 members of Invictus Gaming as Rookie and Shun team up to get him. Kanavi and Lovemao enter the fight late. However, they're still trying to fight, but Rookie and Shun are just 2v3. A complete and utter catastrophe has befallen JDG as they just simply walk in one at a time into Shin, into Rookie, and the beautiful coordination and teamwork for both of them. Rookie is 3-0 and 3 CS down, 3 is the lucky number, as Shin gets to take a free Rift Herald. And it was just a catch-strike fight because Kanavi and Lovemao are backing up from the fight. Xie steps into Rookie and Shun, gets instantly deleted. Lovemao enters the fight late, flash in from Kanavi, however Shun pounces out. Meanwhile, they're just avoiding Rookie, while Rookie escorts them back to their tower, back to the fountain, back to the grey screen. Lovemao trying his best, however, once Kanavi hit the deck, it was only a matter of time before Lovemao followed suit. There was nothing he could really do. He did not have the damage, he did not have the mana. He didn't even have the levels, as Lovemao is currently only level 5, while Rookie is level 8. That 3 kills worth of gold, that huge stimulus, that injection of wealth, I bet you he's really enjoying that. Meanwhile, in the top side, it's really just sad watching Zoom get abused over and over and over again. Honestly, I'm surprised that Zoom didn't go fleet for work himself, but that would be pretty troll also. That would have completely annihilated his chances of coming back later in extended fights. So I think that Zoom is doing the best he can given his current circumstances, and to his credit, his bot side is playing fantastically well. Kanavi and Lovemao are rotating together to get deep vision, caught out and forced 2 flashes in the jungle. However, that last fight by Xie not being on the same page as Lovemao, as Kanavi, really kind of caused a lot of trouble on the side of JDG, as now Rookie is insanely strong. Already Orianna has a slight advantage against Victor until Victor manages to get some items, until he manages to get those upgrades, and now Rookie is just in a perfect position to really just abuse Xie given their current circumstances. Rookie getting easy priority in the mid lane. The Shy just walking up, playing extremely aggressively. Perfect. He having watched the Shy uh, stream, sorry. Having watched the Shy streams, you can see sometimes he's a master at just juggling the tower aggro. Stepping in, autoing, stepping out beautifully. Rookie, as we previously alluded to, with the amount of attention that he's gotten, with the amount of gold that he's gotten over the last 5 minutes, is just wreaking havoc in mid lane, while the Rift is dropped to secure some plating, to chunk the tower even more, to look to be able to open up the map in the next in the future, just getting Rookie even more gold. 300 gold shutdown on Rookie. As the Windrake has spawned, IG grouping up, getting mid prio, and then pushing downwards from mid towards the bot side. Love Mao and Loken had better watch out. Loken lands a binding on Wink, but even he and Love Mao know that is a trap. They see the three laners from the side of Invictus Gaming roaming downwards and quickly skedaddle. The Shy using his ultimate, and Invictus Gaming start up Dragon with their mid lane power, with their bot lane power, with them being 4-man strong, with the power of Rookie, as well as starting up this Dragon very, very wisely just before Zoom's teleport comes up. Because Zoom's teleport will come up about the same time, a little bit faster than the Shy's, which will give JDG this little window for them to force a fight, get a teleport down from Zoom, get a 5v4, and that is one of the ways that they can bring back the game. But Invictus Gaming very wisely secure priority, get the vision established, and then just as quickly start up the Dragon and take it. JDG probably not so happy with it. However, I think they're in a fine spot. They can look to start working towards the third Dragon to prepare themselves, farm up. In the current state of the game, much is yet to be determined. However, I think it's pretty safe to say that once mythic items, as it was in the game with TES going up against Suning, once mythic items in the first game, there really wasn't much action until about 20-minute mark when there was mythic items in. Love Mao roaming out with Kanavi on the same side of the map, looking to gank the Shy, looking to punish the overextended little Ngar. He gets CC'd by Renekton, set up for an easy stun by Love Mao, and together they take him down. Kanavi hovering on the side just in case Shin were to show his face in order to ward off a potential attempt to save the little Ngar. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Rookie securing priority, while Baolan and Wink, an ultimate coming out by Xie to help to zone Rookie, to kind of harass Rookie, to also allow him to clear the wave with his laser, which was a very wise choice, as Baolan and Wink had roamed up from bot lane to try and dive and maybe even secure the mid lane tower. Xie, realizing this, drops his ultimate, calls for Kanavi and Love Mao to come down from their top lane gank. And nothing really much happening here. Beautiful rotations, excellent, exceptional macro play by both the side of JDG as well as Invictus Gaming. As Xie has now secured his E transformation, he's also gotten his lost chapter, so wave clearing now should be a little bit easier for Xie. Rookie might not be able to touch the tower for a little bit until he gets some teammates here. Zoom on the other side of the map is just clearing his wave, which is a lot easier now considering he's gotten his components of his God Drinker, allowing him to get some wave clear with his Q. Meanwhile, the Shy is just pushing wave after wave into Zoom's tower. Zoom, to his credit, is doing an exceptional job. He's the same level, in fact, he's one level higher than the Shy, and he's got roughly the same CS. Invade coming in from the side of Invictus Gaming towards the top side, looking to perhaps dive Zoom to pressure Kanavi, dancing in front of Xun. Xun pops the plant, dashing over the wall with his ultimate. Flash forced out by Xun on Kanavi. The Shy jumps in, flash in from Baolan, forcing the flash from Zoom. Rookie enters, uses the ball over the wall, pulls in Kanavi into a spear, and just like that, Invictus Gaming secure the topside advantage just as Rift Herald is about to spawn. A beautiful rotation by Invictus Gaming. They're playing perfectly. This is very much like the Invictus Gaming of 2018. They are actually working flawlessly as a perfectly well-oiled machine. The bot lane pushed up, the bots Wink and Baolan pushed up bot side, got their roam up to the top side to secure vision, find Kanavi in the jungle. Kanavi dancing in front of the bush, even though he should have known from Love Mao's location that there were at least 2 people there. However, he decided to be greedy, tried to escape with his flash, with his ultimate. However, it was not enough, as he did not expect Rookie from over the wall to pull him into Shun's spear. Rift Herald going over to the side of Invictus Gaming. Most likely this Rift Herald will be dropped mid. Dragon coming up in a minute and 50 seconds as Loken and Lovemao trade the Herald for the bot side tower, which of course is a trade Invictus Gaming will be perfectly happy for. Meanwhile, Invictus Gaming running down mid lane. I would not be surprised to see the Rift Herald dropped to take a charge at the tier 2 tower. 4-man strong top side, 4-man strong mid wave as the Shy jumps into Zoom. Zoom pops his ultimate. The Shy kiting away with his ultimate now available, considering he's just hit his Mega Nga form. Walks away knowing that in a melee battle, the Shy realizing that in a melee battle is the main time that Zoom will be able to take back the lane and be able to fight him. So wisely backing off when he is in melee form, clearing out the wave, allowing himself to recall and probably finish up his item. I wouldn't be surprised here to see a Gore Drinker. That's an interesting build, actually. I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not really sure what what Ngar is supposed to build as a mythic item, and I suppose this makes sense because later on in team fights you want to Mega Ngar in and Mega Ngar everyone into the wall. So this does make sense, but I'm just kind of surprised at the same time that this was the item choice. Anyways, with that being said, the Shy, after his back, has roamed towards the bot side of the map. Invictus Gaming setting up perfectly for objectives, securing the vision in the river. A little bit of poke coming out from the side of Invictus Gaming as they come out to secure mid lane priority yet again. I expect them to duck back into the bush. Beautiful harass going out by Rookie onto Lovemao. The ball providing vision and zoning members of JDG as Shin starts up the dragon on the backside of this. JDG looking to stay mid and perhaps push it out as 3 members of Invictus Gaming are acting as natural bodyguards. An ultimate comes out from Rookie, aiming purely at Xie. Lovemao jumps in an ultimate from the side of Invictus Gaming, Wink zoning the enemy team. Balan uses his ultimate to peel Zoom off of the Shy. However, when he lands, Xie takes him out with a laser. Shin jumping forward very confidently, trying to secure Lovemao's kill. Xie poking from afar. Loken not really being able to do the damage that we would expect him to do, considering he only has 1.5 items. Overall, a great fight on the side of Invictus Gaming, securing the dragon, securing 1 kill, and only having to trade, securing the top laner and having only to trade their support in return. In the mid lane, Wink is having a beautiful time as this Misfortune clear out the waves, chunking Loken as Loken does not see the Shy on his side. The Shy jumps forward, gets the boomerang slow, lands an auto attack which forces Loken to flash. No flash available for Loken for the next dragon fight as Rookie pushes in the mid tower, gets some damage. I'm pretty sure he's going to secure this mid tower as both teams just go back to lane. This is how it all started. Rookie throwing his whole combo onto Xie, and then Lovemao jumps into the ultimate from Wink as counter Lovemao ultimate comes in. Baolan tries to use the ultimate to zone away Zoom, lands into a laser beam. Shun jumps in to secure Zoom, and Rookie just finishing off the bot side tower here. I expect both teams to go back to their lanes, secure as much gold as they can until the next fight, which will be over Baron in under just about a little bit over a minute now. Followed by 3 minutes and 30 seconds from now, we'll see another Ocean Drake. Honestly, given the current state, I think Invictus Gaming has done a fantastic job in the early game to play through their strengths, to play towards their top side, to secure the objectives and to really push the tempo of the game. However, that being said, JDG is doing a phenomenal job as well. Aside from that little mid lane fiasco shenanigans that kind of set them behind, aside from that, they are doing pretty well. Only 3.5 gold behind. In terms of towers, they are only about 1 tower behind. No, 2 towers behind. And as I say that, Rift Herald goes down in the mid lane. Invictus Gaming trying to force JDG to... Actually, I think that Herald was kind of timing out. They're just getting it to chunk the mid tower to look to open the map. In the next siege, they probably will be able to take this, invading towards their top side, preparing for Baron as a 5-man team. Rookie in a little bit of a precarious position as Lovemao might look to jump in on him. However, the rest of Invictus Gaming comes about to keep their mid laner safe. Meanwhile, on the top side, the Shy is having the time of his life, 1v1ing anyone who would care to come up towards him, crashing wave after wave into the top side tower, causing JDG to lose valuable resources. The inside track the mid lane priority on in right now is going over to the side of JDG. However, Wink goes there to collect the mid lane wave. Meanwhile, the Shy pushing wave after wave yet again into the top side tower of JDG, while Rookie is playing goalie in the river. Wink forced to use his ultimate to ward off three members of JDG from taking the mid lane tier 1 tower. I think Invictus Gaming in this split position are very liable to be in danger as the Shy is kiting Zoom. However, the rest of JDG is coming. I would kind of like to see JDG wrap around to the tri-bush here to look for a fight, considering that Wink is still standing there immobile in the mid lane. However, with Zoom's ultimate forced by the Shy just moments ago, I believe that they do not want to try and take a fight without the Zoom's ultimate and with the Shy's ultimate up. Both teams reset. Invictus Gaming have a very, very, very good series of wards covering up the entire top side of JDG's base. Wink, meanwhile, pillaging his own junglers' camps, which is not something that we are not used to seeing in this game, as of course junglers, unfortunately the unsung heroes of the game, don't get much appreciation, and later on in the game tend to not really get many waves or camps as well. These poor people. Rookie clearing out the bot side of the map with Baron up. Invictus Gaming are looking to get some wave priority on the bot side, definitely get wave priority in the mid lane, and probably send the Shy up to the top side to get wave priority top side. Pressure JDG to try and split them up across the map and try and force out Baron. The Shy positioning very aggressively considering he's got no one nearby him to back him up. However, JDG not knowing that, Lovemao decides to back away and not risk engaging into the fog of war. The Shy preparing himself to go Mega Ngar with a team fight with Dragon coming up in 10 seconds. Both teams are positioned beautifully for a team fight. Invictus Gaming's previous top efforts to secure vision on topside jungle of JDG, however, are proving to be of no benefit considering that JDG has just rotated to the opposite side of the map to secure to the unwarded bot lane. However, Invictus Gaming walking up as 4 men, sorry, with the Shy positioned in the mid lane to keep the waves pushed and to ensure that he can come in with his flank while stacking up his ultimate. Meanwhile, just by keeping them zoned, Invictus Gaming sends Shin to solo out the dragon. And just like that, JDG, I think they need to really start forcing fights, which is honestly slightly easier than it sounds. It's easier said than done as the Shy jumps in to try and get some harass on Xie, forces out the ultimate from Xie, positioning very aggressively considering that he knew that he's about to transform and his ult will soon be available. Of course, Ngar ultimate in the jungle is one of the best places that you can use it, so the Shy working very well within the confines of what his character does. I must tell you, however, that so JDG really needs to start forcing some of these fights. If not, they are just going to let Invictus Gaming get further and further in away with this game. As in, the game is very, very much in the hands of Invictus Gaming. However, I must say that it is easier said than done because their main form of engage in this is Leona with her E and her ultimate. However, Leona E lands on someone, more likely than not, she will be exploded before her team can even hope to follow up. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to take a quick pause here. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. We of course apologize for the delay, ladies and gentlemen, as we are back. A quick matter has been resolved. Meanwhile, going back to what I was saying, so JDG is in a really tight spot now because Leona is their main form of engage. However, she engages, she's gonna get exploded, and Baolan's Galio is a perfect counter-engage, zoning disengage. Invictus Gaming setting up for a death bush in the top side Raptor bush. However, stepping out eagerly before anyone walks in. Love Mao in an unfortunate position. Luckily, Galio E cannot bring him over walls. Rookie chunking out members of JDG with every QW combo as Invictus Gaming decided that that chunk was good enough. They're going to try and force down this tier 2 mid lane tower, and they're more likely they're not going to get it. Now, they've really opened up the map, allowed the minion wave to get deeper into JDG's territory, forcing JDG to step out into more fog of war if they want to come and contest this Baron. JDG forced to step out of their base as a 4-man squad, not actually knowing what's behind them. They've got no vision in their top side. They only have a bit of vision in their bot side, knowing that at least 3 members of Invictus Gaming are in their top side jungle. JDG send CA to look for an opportunity in the bot side with Zoom. Kanavi getting jumped on by Rookie, rushing forward with his face rush. However, the ultimate from Kanavi allowing him to cover the distance. The Shy, a beautiful flank onto the main carries of JDG. However, unfortunately, he was in his Mega Ngar farm and did not manage to Ngar them into the wall. But however, that doesn't seem to be much of a problem as Zoom is chased down. Love Mouse soon to share his fate. However, a laser from CA drawing the line, telling members of Invictus Gaming that this is as far as you go. Invictus Gaming managing to get a pick on Zoom. Unfortunately for Zoom, his carries get kind of caught out of position. However, he is the one who ends up having to pay for that situation as a double TP is coming out from the solo laners of Invictus Gaming, not even looking to disguise the fact that they are here to take this with a man advantage, and with Rookie finding Loken setting up his tools, propping up his tripod, unfortunately only to get into the waiting arms of Rookie, who full combos him and kills him. The Shy, so tanky as Mega Ngar, tanking 3 members of Invictus Gaming. And right now, JDG is just being torn apart. JDG is being ravaged, by Invictus Gaming. They have not been able to contest a single objective aside from the first dragon, and they only managed to do that contest with 2 people. So far, JDG hasn't even been within a screen of distance. Within a screen of distance of the last like 5 objectives. JDG in a really bad spot. Meanwhile, the Shy just running out of Mega Ngar, flashing in, trying to use his ultimate. However, his ultimate just wearing out. Both the carries of JDG were kind of zoned. Love Mao having to force to go in to try and cancel out Wink's ultimate. And meanwhile, Loken not having any vision in his top side, setting up his ultimate, however, getting exploded by Rookie. The Shy continuing his top side pressure without his team really on the map, which could be dangerous. However, JDG are not looking like they are trying to engage or catch the Shy. And just as I say that, Xie comes in, runs forward with his empowered Q. However, the Shy is 1 hop and a scotch away from safety. Meanwhile, the rest of Invictus Gaming are setting up for this 4th and final dragon. I do not really foresee JDG coming for this. The Shy, however, not having teleport, and with JDG rotating all 5 members in, I think this will be a real contest as Love Mao jumps in. He's in the middle of the entirety of Invictus Gaming as Shun is just there to try and explode. Loken nearly gets it. Love Mao completely engulfed as JDG is just being routed. Shun is a absolute force. The Shy coming in from the flanks. Rookie chasing down Kanavi, and Zoom getting kited and torn apart by the bot side and jungle of Invictus Gaming. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is very much it. A very decisive team fight there. Love Mao looking for the flank, trying his best to make something happen. However, blast planting into the midst of 3 members of Invictus Gaming, with the Shy coming in from the top side. And then from the bushes, while JDG were running in from river to try and assist, from the bushes, Shun hits a beautiful spear, nearly one-shotting Loken. And from there on out, JDG split, and that is the favorite way Invictus Gaming have of taking fights. They love these drawn out and split up fights, where their own solo laners, their own powerhouse solo laners can work their magic, can use their high skills, can display their skills in these little 1v1, v1v1 skirmishes. And basically, this game was a crash course by Invictus Gaming. It was a phenomenal thing to watch. Honestly, a real thrill as they drafted pushing lanes. They got their advantages early, and they just took it from there. They rotated very well as a team, grouped up, got deep vision, caught the enemy, Overall, a fantastic game by Invictus Gaming, and I cannot wait to cast Game 2. Unfortunately, due to personal and little personal stuff, I cannot do that today, ladies and gentlemen. However, I promise you that Game 2 will be coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much and have a great day.